Hey guys, and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to be talking about the Dior 2020 Spring Makeup Collection Glow Vibes. I'm going to show you swatches from the products that we have here in Italy. I'm going to show you the products that I picked from this collection. Actually, you picked them because I asked you on Instagram which are the products that I should pick. So you've chosen them. And also I'm going to create a quick look using the products that I have. There is also an exciting new fragrance that Dior recently launched, and this is a new flanker of Miss Dior. It's called Miss Dior Rose N'Roses, and I'm going to give you a short review of the fragrance as well. And I'm going to give you my thoughts on the new foundation. It has a limited edition packaging, and this is Dior Forever Cushion Foundation, which has been available on and off. It's been discontinued for a while, then it was released again, so I'm going to share with you my thoughts on the foundation as well. So let's go ahead and get started. But before that, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm very happy to have you here. Please consider subscribing at the end of this video and don't forget to leave me a comment. If you're a regular to my channel, welcome back. Let me know in the comments below, did you get anything from the Dior 2020 Spring Makeup Collection, and share with me your thoughts because I really cherish your opinion. So let's go ahead and get started. For Spring 2020 Makeup Collection, Dior say release energy, feel the spirit of the times and live the 2020 springtime. This year, Peter Phillips was inspired by the pop culture and the music, and that's why you're going to see music notes embossed on almost all of the products from Dior 2020 Spring Makeup Collection. There are two eyeshadow palettes, and one is 327 Blue Beat, which you can see on the top, and the other one is 167 Pink Vibration that you can see on the bottom. I was quite surprised that a lot of you didn't want to see, actually most of you didn't want to see the eyeshadow palette, so that's why I didn't pick this eyeshadow palettes, because this year I'm asking you on Instagram which are the products that you want me to pick and which are the products that you want me to review. So if you're not following me on Instagram, please go ahead and follow me on Instagram because you can vote for which products I should get. So I quite like the two eyeshadow palettes. I think that they're very girly, very happy, and if I have to choose, probably I'm going to choose the pink one because I think that it's a little bit more wearable. It has a beautiful peachy color, it has a vibrant yellow color, it has a violet color, which I like. I think that a lot of people are a little scared to wear this really vibrant pinks and blue colors. I think that they are actually more wearable than they look on the swatches, because I've done the swatches with fingers, but you can make them a little bit more subtle if you apply the colors with a brush. I'm not very surprised actually, because usually Dior make this kind of really vibrant pinks and blue colors every spring season. There are two limited edition highlighters. One is a little bit more rosy and pale, and the other one is more coral. I have the coral one, which is 002, and I highly encourage you to get one of these highlighters or to check them out, because Peter Phillips does highlighters amazingly good. He's great when it comes to powder highlighters, and I think that Dior have the best powder highlighters. Even the one that I have looks very beautiful on the eyes and on the cheeks, even though I have quite pale skin, and I'm using it somewhere in between a blusher and a highlighter, because for me this is way too dark to use it as a highlighter, but it's a nice peachy color that reminds me of a sunset. And it looks very nice when I apply it on my eyes and also up high on my cheekbones, just to kind of add some glow. So I really like this product. And unfortunately in Italy we don't have the pink highlighter, which I wanted to get. There are three Dior Backstage Rosy Glow blushes. One is the classic pink color that we all know. The other one is the coral color, which you see right now. And the third one is 003 Pearl, which is a very light baby pink pearl color, which I wanted to get, but unfortunately we don't have it in Italy. So I decided to get the coral one because I already have the pink blush from Dior Backstage, and you're going to see swatches right now. So on the right you can see the Dior Backstage pink blush. In the middle is the coral, and on the left side is the highlighter. And then we also have a new lip product from Dior, and this is Dior Lip Oil. And there are 6 colors available. So this barely gives any color. Probably the berry one gives a little bit of color. If you build up the oil, it gives a hint of color, but it's mainly transparent. So I decided to skip those because I think I'm not going to be using them a lot. I've already done my base. I used the new L'Essentiel primer by Guerlain and the new cushion foundation by Dior. So I'm gonna be using the blusher now. So at the time when I'm filming this video, I've been using this blusher for more than a week. Probably it's been 10 days since I'm testing the blusher and I quite like it. It's peachy. It doesn't look that natural. It doesn't look like you're blushing naturally, but it looks like a very, very pretty and girly blush, which I think is going to be suitable, especially suitable in the summer. Okay, so this is how it looks so far. And I really like how this combines with the highlighter that I have in number 002 Coral Vibes, which is this one. And I usually like to apply the highlighter a little bit to focus it a little bit on top of the blusher, and it gives me that really, and it gives me a very pretty glow. I'm using the same brush because I don't use this as a highlighter. It's not a highlighter for my skin tone, but it's more like somewhere in the middle between a blush and to give me some kind of glow. And somehow it immediately starts to brighten my complexion. So I'm just using it above, right here, and above the blush. I can't use too much because I'm pale and it's not going to look good if I apply too much, but as you can see, it gives me that really pretty sheen. Okay, so that's how I like to use it, and as you can see, I have a very natural glow now. And my skin looks really good with this combination. Okay, and now I want to use only the products that I have from Dior to do my eyes, or mainly the products that I have. So I'm going to be using the blusher in my crease. I'm going to take a crease brush and use the blush right in my crease because I want to create a happy look using the products that I have, and you can actually use them because they are quite pigmented. As you can see, the blush immediately shows in my crease because it is quite pigmented. So I'm going to be using it roughly, and it blends very easy. You don't need a lot, and this is going to be a very quick look. And now taking the highlighter with my finger, you can use a brush if you want to, but I prefer using my finger to make it quicker. I'm just going to apply the highlighter all over my mobile eyelid. And since it's not too shimmery and it's not too glittery, it's going to catch the light beautifully, and it makes me look very youthful and fresh and rested. And I'm going to use a brush to get the color in the inner corners of my eyes, just to be more precise. Okay, and now I can just curl my eyelashes and finish off the look. I can apply a little bit of kohl pencil on my upper lash line and lower lash line, or just on the upper lash line, or I can apply black liquid eyeliner. That's all up to you. And this is with the mascara on, and for lips I used one of the old lip glows that I have because I really didn't want to invest in a new lip glow because I have 7 or 8 lip glows from Dior and more or less they are kind of similar. So I used one of last year's Dior lip glows, which is number 207 Raspberry, and these are still available actually. I'm going to have a link in the description box. So I know that this is from last year, but still it's one of my favorite Dior lip glows along with the Sugar Scrub. So today I decided to use this one because I think it pairs quite nicely with the look. I wanted to share my thoughts on the new foundation because I promised to do so, and a lot of you have been sending me DMs on Instagram asking me what I think about the foundation. Overall, I like it. I think that it's a very good foundation. It has a nice medium coverage, and I think it's suitable for normal to combination skin, oily skin. If you have dry skin, you can still use this foundation. However, you have to moisturize your skin really well, or you have to use a moisturizing primer. For me, this foundation works best with the new Guerlain primer, L'Essentiel, and I'm going to have a full review of this primer, so check out the description box. Maybe the review is going to be live on my channel by the time when you watch this video. Now, when I don't wear a primer with this foundation, it starts to look a little bit cakey after probably 6 or 7 hours of wear. It depends how I prep my skin with this foundation. If I prep my skin really well, it works really nice. It is quite long lasting. I wouldn't say that it looks perfect after 10 hours of wear. Definitely after 6 to 7 hours of wear, if I don't have a primer, I can see it starts to crease a little bit. It starts to catch on some dry patches. So that's why it's really important to prep your skin quite nice if you're going to be using this foundation. Overall, I really like it. I love the design, and I know that they have a lot of limited edition designs, and in different countries usually they come with different designs of the cushion, but basically it's the same foundation. I think it's good. It doesn't have a flat matte finish, which is something that I appreciate, and it's not glowy as well, so it looks natural on the skin. And last but not least, I wanted to give you a short review of the new fragrance released by Dior, Rose N'Roses. And this is a floral, very easy to wear, very girly fragrance. I think that if you like light floral and fruity floral fragrances, this might be your fragrance. It's a very happy, very easy to wear fragrance. It's the fragrance that probably a 20-year-old would love to wear, and it's not a complicated fragrance at all. I can feel it has notes of bergamot, Italian mandarin, it has roses, it has May rose, it has Damascus rose, and it has geranium. And also it has a base of white musks. Now, honestly, I don't feel the musk at all. There is probably a little bit of musk, but I almost don't feel it. It's a very fresh fragrance, and I can feel the bergamot from the start until the end. It's quite a long-lasting fragrance, which is quite surprising because for some reason I was expecting that this fragrance was going to be like Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet, which is not extremely long-lasting fragrance. It's actually not very long-lasting fragrance, but this one. And I actually tested the fragrance from a few samples that I had. I've been wearing the fragrance for a couple of days. So on my skin, the fragrance lasts the impressive 6 to 7 hours. I can feel the fragrance on my skin. Of course, if you spray this on your clothes, it's going to last a lot longer, but I was surprised that actually the longevity is quite impressive. It's not too pink, it's not too sweet, it's not too sugary, because the bergamot and the Italian mandarin give it a little bit of a zesty feel. And now for some reason it didn't make me want to buy it, and it didn't make me want to add this to my collection because I have almost all Miss Dior's in my collection. Now the bottle is very cute, like all Miss Dior bottles. The bottle is absolutely gorgeous. It's so beautiful, it's so pretty. So overall, I think that it's a very nice, very pretty, girly, fruity, floral fragrance that has citrus, it has roses, and it has a little bit of white musk. I can feel the geranium quite strong in this fragrance. So if you're into girly, pretty kind of fragrances, it is very, very easy to wear fragrance. For some reason, I'm not sure if I'm going to add this to my fragrance collection because I was not very attracted. I like this fragrance more than the latest reformulation of Miss Dior Eau de Parfum and the latest reformulation of Miss Dior Eau de Toilette. So I think that was all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave me a comment. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!